welcome back. Now, since I've got a couple of fighter/fashionistas sitting next to me, we thought we'd mix it up a little bit. We like to have some fun. Okay. For our top 5 for the week, it is the top 5 hairstyles in the UFC. Michael, since you've got great hair, you get to go first.
Well, thank you very much, and I will take it away. In at number 5, this guy, come on. I don't know if it's the best hairstyle, but it's certainly a hairstyle of note, something that needs mentioning. That doesn't do it justice. Untie that, my friend, and let the mullet flow. Number 5, Roy Nelson with the mullet. And why? Because he's worth it. He's absolutely worth it. Okay, number 4, moving on. This is a look that I rocked for many a year. The skinhead. If you want to look like an extra from Alien 3, have the Joe Lozon effect. Nobody pulls it off quite like him. Joe Lozon, shaved head, crew cut, whatever you want to call it. Number 3, just talking about her, Paige Van Zandt. Come on, long, flowing, blonde locks. How can you not be a fan of that? I mean, that's a lovely head of hair if ever I saw one. It's certainly better than Roy Nelson's and better than Joe Lozon's. A worthy number 3, Paige Van Zandt. And number 2, talking of long, flowing locks, look at these things. The guy looks like a Disney character, something from Beauty and the Beast. Elias Theodoro. I've spent time with this guy. Thoroughly nice chap as well. And yeah, excellent head of hair on him, of course. And number 1, quite an iconic haircut. We've all seen this one a million times. The Chuck Liddell Classic. Everywhere you go, there's tough guys with this haircut. You kind of make your mind up when you see these guys with this haircut. You kind of have a connotation as to what their personality will be like. Kind of a moron. But Chuck's not a moron because Chuck was the classic. Chuck, that was his haircut. And Chuck is an iconic haircut.
He's the original.
Number 1, the original. Kenny.
List.
Yeah, it's all right.
You didn't put yourself on the list.
Listen, what kind of moron would do that?
No one.
I mean.
That's ridiculous.
Kenny?
What do you got?
In at number 5, Kenny Florian.
I think Michael Bisping and I have different definitions of top. I think we have 2 different.
Okay.
So let's get into this here. Number 5. Well, I went with CODY GARBRANDT. This guy, look at just a nice clean haircut there with the line clearly defined, and just always he actually brings his barber with him to every fight. So that's how concerned he is about his hair. Listen, if 90% of looking cool or being cool is looking cool. Sorry, I screwed that up. All right, number 4. Here we go. Look at this guy. I put Michael Bisping in there. Yes.
Major props, Kenny.
Michael Bisping. It's always, he's got it nice and tight. It's changed over the years a little bit, but always clean nonetheless. That's just a good quality hair. There he is doing TV work. Nice clean haircut there, Mike. All right, number 3, Miesha Tate I have at number 3 because she just has big, thick hair. She puts some highlights in there every once in a while. She's kind of known for her hair now. Sometimes it comes in the form of cornrows. It's just that's a big mane. That's a lot of hair right there. All right, number 2, we agree. The same number 2, Michael Bisping, Elias Theodoro. He's rocking the Steven Seagal look right now. It kind of has the was it the best of the best hairdo? I think Eric Roberts had that haircut. Yeah, exactly. Long hair. He kind of puts it up in a little man bun there. Props to you, Elias Theodoro. I had to have you on the list, man. But number 1, I mean, this guy takes the cake. And look at that! Look at that! Of course. Are you kidding me, Michael?
What?
Are you kidding? Look at that guy.
Listen,
wow. I want to be him.
The top 5 is allowed. To put yourself as number 1
the number 1
is
guy.
the cardinal sin.
The number 1 guy. It's unbelievable.
Looking sharp.
Listen, the hair. Listen, you know what's funny about it? My hair when I fought?
Let's talk about your hair.
Absolutely atrocious. It was awful. It was the worst hair ever.
What changed?
But after I retired, I could prioritize the important things of life, which is the hair.
Absolutely.
Yes, exactly.
You've been hanging around with Brendan Sharp too much. Come on.
Number 1.
Hey, you got good hair, my friend.
I love it. And he put you on his list. You can't knock the list. You can't knock it. All right.
This guy knows what he's talking about, of course.
Everyone wins.
We, of course, got a ton of suggestions from our fans, and we actually chose one. David, we're going to take a look at his top 5 hairstyles list, see what you guys think there.
What do we got here?
Well, I'm not on the list of this guy.
Yeah, I don't like it. We're not on the list. I hate it. Clay Guida, of course, very well known for his hair. Jonathan Goulet, that's a pretty good one. He had some crazy hairstyles.
Roy Nelson, Dan Hardy,
I don't know if it was a top hairstyle, but it was a hairstyle.
Jonathan Goulet in at number 1.
He likes the radical hairstyles, this guy.
Yeah, he likes them.
Yes. I wonder what his hair looks like. I wonder if it's got the
Mohawk,
mohawk for sure. I would go Mohawk. All right. Coming up next is our social media segment, Rapid Fire. You guys sent into your questions to us at UFC_now and used hashtag UFC Now. So see if Ken Flo and Bisping are going to answer your questions next. Stick around. We'll be right back.
We'll do it.